I work for Global Fishing Watch. We are a nonprofit whose goal is to illuminate all the world's fishing activity. The way it works is that boats carry transponders to broadcast their locations so that other nearby boats can see where they are and make sure they don't crash into one another. Larger vessels have to do this, not small ones. And these signals can be picked up by satellites flying overhead or antennas on land. And what we've done is we have purchased a global data set of this and put it on a map. And if you go to globalfishingwatch.org, you can see all of the, we filtered out the fishing vessels. You can see all of the world's large industrial fishing vessels and where they fish. You can zoom into specific vessels and see how they're moving. And this is a longliner which sets hooks about 100 kilometers long in the ocean. And different types of fishing vessels have different patterns of fishing in the ocean. Trawlers move one way, longliners are different. Purseaners, which encircle fish with nets, move the third way. And we can train, do magic machine learning. This is the architecture of our convolutional neural network. Our machine learning engineers in the back, you can ask him how it works. And from that, we can tell what type of boat it is and when it's fishing. And what we've done is we've built a database from 2012 until today of 6 different types of gears of vessels and a global map of where they're fishing. And we're now uploading this into Earth Engine. So we have 6 different types of fishing now in Earth Engine with a 0.1 degree resolution. We're going to go higher later. 70 countries, 6 different gear types, which is daily for 5 years. And so each country is a separate image collection. And that leads to, you have to upload about 140,000, which leads to some emails from Igor and Simon saying that, asking who's doing this and breaking their ingester. And we're very excited to test the geotables with our 22 billion data points. I run the research program, which is a collaboration between 10 institutions. We're working to publish the data. This is an example of our data set in a publication we're going to be submitting soon. This is time, this is latitude, and you can see the temporal aspect of fishing, which is, this is one of my favorite things. You can see that fishermen take weekends off. You can see the Chinese has a moratorium on fishing that lasts 3 months. You can see Christmas. And then you can also see some seasonal patterns. But it's really striking that the strongest signals in this temporal pattern are cultural and political. And we are loading Earth Engine. We're working with the FAO to make some interactive maps in Earth Engine. This data is right now available if you want to come find me. And I think I'm going to end early because I.
I was just curious, is it possible for a large ship to actually release smaller ships? They go out and fish, and that way you can't track their patterns? Basically, they'll come back and collect all the fishes back to the main boat, but what it does is the main ship actually stays stationary, but they have smaller ships that'll go and do the fishing for them. Yeah, no, that's a good,
so we see the large vessels. And the way you can think about that is, and there's definitely a case where we miss those. Globally, it's, there's a lot of fishing effort we don't see. And the closer you get to shore, a smaller fraction of the fishing we see because smaller boats stay closer to shore. And so in those cases, yeah, we won't see that, but we see a significant portion of the fishing that's more than, that's in the high seas and more than 100 miles from shore.